show. White show. White show. The main focus of Walking Dead, from my interpretation, has always been about characters trying to figure out situations, and they're mostly human problems while having a bunch of dead flesh-eating creatures around them. Lee, the main character, was on his way to prison when, boom, crash.
Oh, shit. Thirsty.
He has to get away from his first flesh-eating zombie and soon after stumbles upon a yard. That sounds pretty reasonable. You meet a little girl, and this kind of begins the whole story of this survival with this little girl who kind of feels like your daughter. And from the voice acting to the character interaction to the dialogue, Walking Dead is a great introduction to the gaming universe. Your choices in the game will actually feel like they matter, and it will bring you to points where the character will either help you or just let you die based on the previous choices you made. Overall, they do a great job of character development, and you hope that other games kind of take a note here.
Second.
I bet you would. You're a dumb, careless kid.
I would too.
In a minute, Clem.
They've got kids, Lily.
Graphic-wise, the game looks like a cel-shaded comic, close to like Ultimate Spider-Man, and that's great. As a fan of both the comic and the TV show, I gotta say I'm really digging the art style here. Well, it's not like the comic really, it has its own unique flair, and the dark and grittiness thing is still there, but with this more cartoony look. Oh, and did I mention that shit can be downright nasty still? Yeah, you still see these guts and these lovely zombies eating the shit out of people. No real complaints on the graphics though. Some of the most unique and interesting graphics on the arcade market. The game is a point and click. You go around picking up items and talking to people. Again, choices matter in this game and it'll change the outcome of the entire story. I also like the fact that you can find items that might help a character like you a lot more or help them in certain situations. Also, exploring and such will help you discover the mystery behind our mysterious Lee and why he went to prison. It's actually pretty cool. The other half of the game is kind of like a quick time event thingy type things. It's not really a quick time event. Zombies will come and try to eat you, and you have to react quickly, aim, and kill or knock down the motherfuckers. It's both thrilling and gets your adrenaline pumping. It's really fun and interesting how they can make it a point and click adventure and yet make it really exciting when you're getting attacked by these flesh-eating creatures of hell. I really did enjoy the entire downloadable game. It did so much right, I really have very little negatives to talk about. The only thing I didn't really like is sometimes I got lost on what to do next, and it took me like 10 to 15 minutes to figure it out, which is fine. It was just really a small annoyance to me. I also note that the length is only about an hour and a half. I could have seen another 30 or maybe 45 minutes put on this game easily. Either way though, for its small price and such an awesome production value, the game is worth every penny. It's a great arcade title. I give it an 8 out of 10 and recommend it to anyone who wants a good arcade title or even a great one. And if you like to see zombies eating people and characters yelling at each other, that's always interesting. Go buy it.